Shalom, shalom, Israel. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah. To the Akim out there. Well, this is your brother Kaya coming from out of GMS camp out here in Phoenix, Arizona. First and foremost, I want to give his all praise, glory, and honor is to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rahakodash. Of course, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that have taught us this truth and rule well. Also want to say shalom to the Akwath and to the Akim out there. Also want to say shalom to the speckled bird out there, even though you may look like the heathen but are not the heathen. Also want to say shalom to the 144,000 if I didn't already say that. It was something I was thinking about earlier. And bear with me, Israel. Hold on. Oh, okay. Something I was thinking about earlier, even yesterday, is about these devils. Evil E. At the end of the day, these devils won't win, even though it may look like it. All the things that we're about to come into, all the draconian laws, all the things that these devils are pushing where it looks like there's no way out. Or they're going to continue their enterprise. They're going to continue doing the things that they're doing forever, and that's not so. The time is coming where Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to wipe these devils up off the face of the earth. And before he goes completely wiping them completely off the face of the earth, they will serve captivity. They will go into slavery. That's the heathen and Esau Edom. But as of right now, is what we sit and what we're watching today on the news and whatnot. Number one, we see the downfall of Esau Edom, even though he's still prideful. Now, the scriptures do say, that Yahweh Bashem Shai is going to let this devil get so high up. He going to be able to get the chip off the ground, the MOTB off the ground. But as soon as he think he got it, Yahweh Shai gonna come slap that fork out of his face. Like I said earlier, the scriptures talk about these devils really think they got it. Matter of fact, the first scripture I want to get is the book of Psalms, because Psalms 49 and 11. Right? Let's go there real quick, and bear with me, Israel. Bear with me. Let's get in a few scriptures. Something I was thinking about yesterday, and I was like, man, you know what? These devils are really proud. They really think that this stuff is gonna work for them. But then when you looking at everything, it's funny to watch, because you see the downfall of Edom. They don't see it. I mean, some of them see it, but the ones that are real prideful, man, it's gonna hurt the worst for them. Because when you look at them, they are really prideful. Make America great again. They're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. All the stuff that they about to push. What was I saying? Psalms 49, right? Because this is their inward thought. This is Psalms 49 in verse 11. Seeing at the end of the day, they want to just continue to keep ruling. So now at the end of the day, when you sit and think about it, it ain't just Esau Edom. It's these heathens also. See, this is very beautiful. This is very, very beautiful, because this goes back to Psalms 83rd. When I'm just thinking about it, 83rd, what is that, 1 through 7? Because at the end of the day, they don't want Israel to rise. They don't care. They're going to fight. They want to fight amongst each other to say who got next to rule. But none of them do, even though it may look like it. Some people may sit back and say, oh, man, you know what? If the world goes to crap, China's going to win. We're going to be under China rule. China's going to win. China's going to rule the world. That's not so. That's not what's going to happen. It may look like it, but that's not what's going to happen. This is Psalms 49 and verse 11. This is towards Esau Edom. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generations. They call their lands after their own name. See, at the end of the day, they think they got it in the bag. They've had it all this time. Esau Edom has ruled all this time with the sword, to the point that he's so prideful, thinking that his downfall ain't gonna come. See, and at the end of the day, he knows it's going to. That's why the New World Order. That's why the RFID microchip, Revelation 13, 16, and 17. Because he knows what's about to happen. He's trying to hold on. He's trying to hold on to his raggedy kingdom. He's still out here building. He's still saying, we got this. We're going to continue forever. Now you got the heathens looking like, yeah, we got this. We got next. And they don't. Matter of fact, let's get another scripture, right? This ain't going to be very long. Let's go to the book of Job, right? What is that, chapter 14? Bear with me, Israel. It's a few scriptures. This is Job 14 and 5. And it says, let's see. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So he's on a time limit. These Edomites and these heathens are on a time limit to rule. Now, if you think about history, everybody had a chance to rule. From the Babylonians to the Medo-Persians to the Assyrians to the Romans, all the way down till now. Every heathen nation was able to rule, and Esau, Edom is the last that's able to rule, and they are about to fall. As you see here, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, or with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said this devil can only go so far. Now, of course, this devil going to be prideful. He going to be doing this. He going to be doing that. He going to be thinking he got it. I ain't never going to fall. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm going to continue to build. I'm going to continue to do my wickedness. I'm going to continue to rule over everybody. Matter of fact, I'm rule over the people so rigorous. What did he say? He knocked down, what is that, the Georgia Guidestones, keep the population under, 500 million? Because he want to continue to rule. He said, oh, you know what? The best currency is a digital currency, going into Revelation 13, 16, and 17 to rule over the people. Now you see where this devil's going? See, and that's coming real soon, the RFID microchip, because this devil thinks that he's going to continue to rule. He thinks that he's going to get it through his new world order or through that chip. And it ain't going to go the way he thinks. Now, like I said, too, at the end of the day, this is a new world order. This ain't just here in Babylon. They all thinking this. They all on that same wavelength. But you know what they most likely thinking? Who going to be it? Who going to be the man? And you see what's happening. But do you also see what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is doing? Even though the pride of these devils are at a high peak, and they still, barking and doing what they doing, right? Talking about these higher elites. Now the lower life Edomites, they starting to see that their kingdom is crumbling. To the point where they even getting what do you call that? Desperate. They out here killing Jake and hanging Jake in trees and stuff. Now we know, that's judgment on Israel. A lot of y'all may not understand that, but it's judgment being carried out. Judgment goes out every day. But at the end of the day, these devils know that the butter's on the fingers and everything sliding up out of their hands. These lower life devils, they know. You hear them on TikTok, they crashing out, they screaming, they blaming Jake. Now you got the South in different places, they hanging Jake, talking about what they saying with Jake. Oh, Jake had broken ribs, he hung himself in a tree. First and foremost, that's something we don't do. We don't go hurt ourselves and then go jump in a tree with a rope. Come on now. Do you see what I'm going at now? Do you see what I'm talking about? See, these devils think they're going to continue like, we get rid of them. We're going to continue our enterprise. We're going to continue to keep growing. We're going to make America great again. Well, let's be honest with you. Keep it a buck. It will never be great. Yahweh Shai is coming. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is coming. There's nothing you can do. Edom, you can get mad, you can kill all the Jakes, you can do what you got to do. But it's inevitable. Your end will come. You shall fall. And it is what it is. The scriptures are telling you, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is on the way. Y'all see them armadas coming. Y'all see the chariots. He know what time it is. But it's letting you know, hey man, at the end of the day, we see it. But like I said, at the end of the day, and truth be told, 100% truth be told, these devils really think that they got it. And they're going to push. That's why when you go into all these different scriptures like Revelation 12 verse 12, he's going to come down with great wrath. He's going to do this and he's going to do that. Then Jeremiah 30 and 7. These are the things that's going to happen for this devil to think that he's going to keep his enterprise. These are things that's going to happen to Jake, which we come into Jeremiah 30 and 7, 2/3 of Israel. At the end of the day, they think, well, they're going to keep their enterprise by wiping out Jake. Yahweh Shema Shai going to let him wipe out the wicked of our people, which is the 2/3 of Israel. In the back of this devil's mind, he thinks what? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep pressing. Nobody's going to take me down. I'm the eagle. Nobody going to take me down. Matter of fact, hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Was that Obadiah 1 and 3? See, now listen to this. Because see how prideful they are. They think nothing's going to happen. They think they're going to continue. Matter of fact, and I know I'm all over the place. Matter of fact, didn't this man just basically say screw the EU just about the European nation? Didn't this devil say something about, was it last year, that America is a rogue nation? Didn't this devil do all that? Now, basically, Babylon has no allies. Now, matter of fact, here we go. Thinking about that, and I know I'm all over the place. Obadiah 1 and 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Now, going into this, Edom, the Edomites, the Idumeans, evil E, is greatly despised. By who? The heathens, the other nations, the other people. Because see, best believe they sitting there thinking like, yeah, we got next, but we're going to come as a joint unity and we're going to rule over everything. We're going to have the say so. I'm talking about Russia, China, Korea, all of them. You know, all them that are joined all those that are joining hand in hand over there. That's about to bring this World War III. That's going to shoot those nukes. But see, at the end of the day, what have they said about Esau, Edom? And I'm going to tell you right now, this devil worried. He worried. They can say what they want to say. They can pull at the suit and squeeze up the tie to the neck and yank the head around and have that pride in your nose in the air. But you know it's inevitable. You know your end is coming. You know, it's like something creeping up behind you. And you get that little, the back of your neck, the back of the hairs in your neck stand up and it creeps up your spine. You're like, oh, crap, oh, yeah, it's on them. It's on these devils. And I know I'm all over the place, but that's okay. Let's get the scriptures. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. Right? Edom is greatly despised. They're looking at him. They sick and tired of him. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. The pride of your mind hath deceived you. You thought you had it. You thought you was the man. You thought you was the man with the big stick on the hill. That's what you thought, Esau, Edom. You thought your enterprise was going to continue forever. The pride of thy heart. And you didn't see the latter part. You didn't see your end coming. It's inevitable. It's going to come. You can run from it. You can hide from it. But guess what? It's inevitable. It will come. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai will come. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Is that not Esau, Edom? Pompous, arrogant. Who shall bring me down? Who? Who gonna do it? You ain't none of y'all strong enough to do it. Y'all can't do it. Y'all can't take me down. Think about it. Just think about it. And now, we're about to come into World War III. All right? We're about to come into World War III. Of course, prophecy is going to play out before World War III. Best believe. We're coming to Jeremiah 30 and 7. Jacob's trouble. There will be a Jacob's trouble. Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna cut this pit bull loose, this angry pit bull loose, and this pit bull gonna destroy 2/3 of our people. Don't get it twisted. That's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right? But at the end, he says, who's going to bring them down to the ground? And now you have what? As going back to verse, what was that? 2? That he's made them small amongst the heathen. Now, in the book of Joel, I think that's Joel, the 3rd chapter, when all the heathen come together. Because, see, at the end of the day, when all these heathens come together, picture this. Get understanding. Each heathen country got nukes. Either they're building them or they got them. Going right back into Jeremiah, what is that, 50 and 14? And I know I'm all over the place, but bear with me, Israel. Listen, just listen. We talking. Talking about these scriptures. Jeremiah 50 and 14 says what? Matter of fact, I don't want to butcher it. Let's go get it. It's not where I was trying to go, but this is where we're going. Jeremiah 50 and 14. Follow me there. Tell you, man, these devils ain't got long. It may look scary. It may like, oh, man, look at, nah, man, dang that. Call law, Yahweh Shem Shai. Bring it. Bring it. Wipe these devils out. Yes. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. For she has sinned against the Lord. Spare no arrows, all you heathen nations around about. Spare no arrows. And he's not talking about arrows out of a bow and arrow, the little sticks or fiberglass arrows. No, he's talking about nukes here. Now pay attention to World War III. What's about to happen? Now pay attention to Ezekiel the 38th chapter. Pay attention to the game players. Pay attention to those heathens over there. Korea, China, Russia, Afghanistan, all of them. Pay attention to the game. They closing in, Edom. They closing in. Remember, Esau, you say he a rogue nation. He got this. He the big dog. He the big goat on with the stick on the hill, baby. He ain't gonna come down. Well, these heathen nations are gathering together to bring him down. Yahweh Shem Shai has put it in their minds to bring them down. Matter of fact, like I said earlier, hey, man, this devil went against the EU, the European nations. Oh, so now you know what they gonna do. They gonna be like, all right, cool, all right, we got something for you. They gonna join with you know who. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting real out here. Matter of fact, what is scripture I wanted? We got to go back to Job. Let's go to Job, y'all. Job chapter 5, right? Bear with me, Israel. You know, we just going. Job chapter 5 and verse 12, right? Look at this. Let's see. Job 5 and 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. What? Look over to the right in the NLT. He frustrates the plans of the schemers, so the work of their hands will not succeed. See, what do you think they're planning? New world order, take over, continue to rule. Draconian law. See, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to let these devils get so far that they're going to be so prideful and they're going to think it's so far. And then Yahweh Shai will come and slap it right out their hand. You thought you had it. No, sirree, Bob. Said he frustrates them. Their plans, their schemes. And matter of fact, every plan and scheme that they have, guess what? Men of the Lord are letting you know what's about to happen. You think they ain't mad about what we saying according to the scriptures? Think they ain't mad? Oh, they fuming. They steaming mad. We know. As long as Yahweh Shem Shai allows us to keep telling this truth, guess what, baby? We gonna keep telling this truth. 100% truth. It is what it is. It's inevitable. Their end will come. You see what it say here? He frustrates the plans of the schemers, so the work of their hands will not succeed, even though they think it's going to succeed. It is not. They're not getting off the hook. And I tell you, matter of fact, let's go to another scripture, right? What scripture was I thinking? Nahum, right? We got to get Nahum 1 and 3, right? Yahweh Shemashai gonna get him. This is Nahum chapter 1 and verse 10. Who y'all ignorantly call Jesus, Jehovah, Yah, Yeshua, Yeshua, Yehoshua. All the names that are not his name. Father's name is Yahweh. The son's name, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus, is Yahweh Shai. We keep telling you his name. But y'all want to make fun and you want to play games with it. We're going to see how many games and how much fun it's going to be when he show up, what you're going to be talking, what you're going to be saying, those that are still amongst the living that had so much to say. Anyway, Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. The wicked will not be acquitted. You're going to pay for what you've done. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the dust, and the cloud are the dust of his feet. Y'all are in trouble. 2/3 of our people are in trouble. These heathens gonna be in trouble, and definitely Esau Edom is going to be in trouble. See, at the end of the day, everybody thinks, heathens and Esau Edom think they will rule. But they will not. Matter of fact, you heathens are in trouble too. You heathens are not getting out of it. Now, Yahweh Shemashai is using y'all to destroy Babylon, aka America. It is what it is. World War III will happen. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. What was I thinking? Obadiah. Y'all heard these scriptures. You're gonna hear them again. Obadiah 1 and what is that? 15. That they in trouble too. It's gonna be what's done. What was done is gonna be done to them. What is that? Obadiah 1. Salakia. In verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Meaning what? Meaning what? They're going to be in trouble. They're not getting out of it, even though in their minds they thinking like, shoot, guess what? We'll join with Russia. We'll do this. We'll join together and we're going to shake hands. We're going to hug. We're going to kiss cheek. And we're going to look at our army and our military and all the missiles. We're going to parade around because guess what? We got next. We can rule together. Like he said, baby, we can shine together. No, that's not what's going to happen. They think it's going to. No, you hear people here in America, you hear people talking, oh man, yeah, you know what, if it happens, China gonna rule over China. China gonna take over. No, it ain't. Russia ain't gonna take over neither. It's more Edomites. Yahweh Shemashai is using them to gear up this World War III. He putting it in their minds what to do. They ain't thinking nothing. They on autopilot. Yahweh Shemashai like go this way, go that way, do this, do that, say this, say that. The ways of the man going is of the Lord, right? The book of Job tells you when a man sleeps upon his bed that Yahweh Bashim Shai seals his instructions for the day. You think he ain't telling them people what to do? I bet behind closed doors, Edom panicking. He walking in circles, crying and stuff, don't know what to do. But when he come on a teleprompter, oh, now they arrogant. Now they go, oh yeah, we got this. No, they know. They know. These devils are going to fall. It is what it is. And so were these heathens. Let's get that again. Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. All that stuff. Y'all have forgotten, heathens. You've had the children of Israel in your hands. And don't forget. Don't forget. Let's get it. Let's get it. Don't forget. We ain't gonna let you forget. We didn't forget. We ain't gonna let you forget neither. Psalms, what is that? Is that 83? Here we go. Here we go. The 83rd chapter. Oh yeah, we gonna bring it out. As Elder Malcolm says, we got the receipts. This is Psalms 83. Verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Stop. Was this just Esau, Edom doing this? Was this just the Edomites doing this? Well, let's read a little further. Because remember what I said. All the heathens had their hands on the children of Israel. At one point in time, they had their hands on the children of Israel, even as it is today. How we mistreated all kinds of stuff. For let's go further. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Confederate against who? The children of Israel. Who is it? The tabernacles of Edom, the whole kit and caboodle of the Edomites. That's Amalek, Ashkenaz, all the Edomites, the Idumean, all of Esau, all of them. Even though they try to separate themselves from who they actually are. You the bloodline of Esau, Edom. You are the bloodline of, I don't give a dang what your outside appearance look like. You can be as dark as chocolate as me. Don't matter. But let's go over this again. The tabernacles of Edom, the Edomites, the Idumeans, they call themselves Caucasians. They call themselves white people today. The Bible tells you, the Bible tells you who is who. If you don't know the players of the book, you don't know what's going on. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, the ringleader, the Edomites. They came and did this. Hey, you got to think about, hey, y'all, check this out. These Israelites, were in power one time. We don't want them to come in power again. So let's do this and let's do that. They came together. As the scriptures tell you, they came together and said, all right, yeah. We're going to keep them down here. Matter of fact, we're going to steal a man and his heritage. We're going to say we them and we ain't them, but we're going to trick the whole world, going right back into what? The Renaissance. I know I'm all over the place. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Hold on to this ride. Stay with me. Hang on. But that's what they said, right? Try to make it in lamb, try to make it easy for you to understand. Think about it, right? So they come in their little room and they all come together. They hire elites come together and they looking at each other. They sign on each other back at this time. Most likely they look at you. What? He was like, hey, check this out. Look, we don't want them to rule. We need to rule. So they were confederate against who? The house of Israel. To the point when we went into slavery, they beat us. They separated us. They took our language. They took our heritage. They took everything from us. Go back up. They said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That's all of them. It ain't just Edom. They're the ringleader, but you heathens are in trouble. You're not getting out of this. You're not. You get mad. You can roll around. You can say what you want to say. You're not getting out of it. For what? For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Against who? Us, the 12 tribes of Israel. They were confederate against thee. The ringleader, the tabernacle of Edom, the Edomites, the Caucasians, and the Ishmaelites, you Arabs. Arab, who was that? Ishmael, his people. Those out in Dubai and all over there. Remember, we were Ishmael, Ishmael. We remember Ishmael, what you did. You ain't getting out of this. You got your gold, you got your silver, you got your oil over there. You got your little ouds and all that stuff. You smell good. You got your beautiful women. You got your kingdom over there. Enjoy. Because your time is just about up too. You in trouble too. The Ishmaelite, you Arabs. We ain't forgot about what you Arabs did. We ain't forgot about the slave trade and all that. You think we forgot? We didn't forget. Yahweh Shai didn't forget. Yahweh Shai didn't forget. Allah Shatia didn't forget. He remembers everything. He's seen everything. And nobody's going to escape. Now, you may think you are. You can sit there and be like, oh, yeah, ain't nothing going to happen to us. We good. Da, 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 da. We're going to see. We're going to see. Because these scriptures tell the 100% truth. Yeah, they know it. We know it. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, you Chinese, and the Hagarenes, I believe some Africans, Gabal and Ammon, you Japanese, Amalek. Oh! Ooh, Amalek. Aha! 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 Amalek, yes, we know who you are. The Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, all you heathens, came against the children of Israel. And you think you got next? You think you going to rule? No. And you don't have to believe what I say, but you're going to see very soon. You're going to see what Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to do. For the controversy of his people, Zion, yeah, the Redeemer shall come. Yahweh Shai is on the way. Matter of fact, so now you understand, in Nahum 1 and 3, he will not acquit the wicked. That's any of the wicked. That's even our people. 2/3 of Israel that turned their back on Yahweh Bashim Shai. Oh, our people. Hold on. Y'all, I'm going to get on y'all too. I ain't going to let that slide. I'm not in the mood of letting nothing slide. Nope, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Oh, what did y'all say? What did our people say when Yahweh Shai was on the earth? Give us Barabbas. Ain't that what y'all said? Give us Barabbas. Let the blood be upon our children, whatever. However y'all say it. Hey, guess what? You think Yahweh Shai forgot about that? 2/3 of Israel? You think he forgot? He remembered everybody that was standing there. When he was up on that cross, you think he didn't remember? You think he doesn't? You think he ain't steaming right now at our own people? Yeah, he gonna get it in when he get back. When Yahweh Shai pull up, he gonna get it in. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be amongst the living when it happens or what, but I know one thing. He definitely coming. This is the 100% truth. And I hope I'm one of the hopeful elect. I hope I'm one of them brothers that get spiritual powers. I hope we all do. I hope the anger of the Lord come and fill with us, all of us, and we all be able to float up and do what he asked us to do. We're out here fishing. Going back in Jeremiah, we know what the scriptures say about the fishermen. They will turn into what? Hunters. That time is coming too. That time is coming too. Anyway, let's get another scripture, right? And I know I'm all over the place, but that's okay. Bear with me. Hang on to this rod, baby, because it's getting bumpy. Hey, Lamentations chapter 4, right? Lamentations 4 and verse 21. Let's get it. Let me see. Bear with me, Israel. Bear with me. Oh, Esau, Edom. Oh, Edom. Well, you thought you was going to get off the hook. You thought you was going to be safe. You see, some of our people think y'all just going to mosey on into the kingdom and, oh, y'all going to be kumbaya and all that. Oh, no. You got certain ones say that when we in the kingdom, that the Edomites going to come back in power. That ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. Those are lies. We give you the 100% truth. Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. You Edomites, you Idumeans, you Caucasians, white folks, as you call yourselves today. But you're Edomites. Now, this has nothing to do with your outside appearance. Remember what we say. It's not about your outside appearance. It is who you are, your bloodline. You are who you are. Now, we understand the diaspora. We understand that, Slovakia, that we were scattered amongst all heathen, and some of us look like the heathen, and some of us are heathens, regardless of the outside appearance. Like I said earlier, you have some chocolate covered Edomites. They look like so-called African Americans, but truly they are the children of Edom. They're tares. Look like us, but ain't us. What they say, ain't all skin folk kinfolk. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. Oh, what's about to happen to Edomites? The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Oh, let's go a little further. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Our trouble is up. The Israelites' trouble is up. We've already went through everything we supposed to went through. Now it's our older brother Esau's time to be punished. And the heathens. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away. We're not going back into captivity. We're not going back into slavery again. At the end of the day, that's what these devils want. What do you think they're headed for today? All the draconian laws, all the laws that are put you. What do you think they're heading? Matter of fact, what is that? That new Bible that they have? Changing the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? That new Bible that they want to put in schools? Even to the point that they're taking out a lot of stuff out of the Constitution that y'all hold so dear. Basically, I think one of them was basically to enslave us. Like it's going, like they trying to make it like it's gonna be okay to enslave so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans again. Like it wasn't a problem. Now do you understand why this devil also is basically saying too he want to take the stuff, the remembrance out of the museums and off the internet? All the wicked atrocities and things that they did to the house of Israel because they don't want little Jimmy and little Scott and little Zach, a little Gunner, to see the wickedness that they've done? No. They may try, but it ain't gonna work. Right? The punishments of thy iniquity the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. Edom will not able to do it no more, and neither will the heathens. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's skip over to 22 in the NLT. Oh, beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You remember, Jerusalem is a people before a place. He's not talking about a place. He's talking about the people. Zion, Jerusalem, Israel, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile. But Edom, your punishment is just beginning. Soon your many sins will be exposed. You are in trouble, and it is inevitable. There is no way out. You're in the box. You're in the trick bag, and there's no way out. See, you can sit there and think all day long, you gonna rule, and these devils thinks they won't lose, they're gonna win. No, sorry, Bob. Y'all see Yahweh Shai returning. Y'all see them armada of chariots coming. I will say this. Hope y'all was edified. So like if I was all over the place. But I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor is to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.